So I'd say it's like Maldives vibes in Abu Dhabi. Look at that. Can't get much quieter than that in the UAE. So we are taking the recovery up a level. You will have seen the clip just there. Basically, long story short, I'll make a proper video about this, but I reached out to a brand on Instagram, like a really high-end recovery brand, actually based in India, but they deliver and work in the UAE as well. And long story short, they're going to provide me with a load of recovery kit, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. So the guy that you saw in that video, that clip before, is measuring my balcony to get a proper ice bath installed on there. And these ice baths are like 20 to 30,000 dirhams, so around about 7,000 to 8,000 pounds, which is absolutely crazy. So it's really kind of top of the level. And fun fact, I've never actually done an ice bath, which I know is absolutely crazy. I've obviously focused so much on training, nutrition, sleep to some extent, supplementation, saunas when I can get in, but I've never done an ice bath. So I'm excited to commit to doing it daily once it's installed and see how it helps my obviously recovery going forward. And that was the topic of conversation that I had with the founder of this company called, I'm not sure if I'll share it yet, I'll probably do it in the next video. He was saying, because obviously I'm going to document my own recovery journey on YouTube, Instagram. He was saying, how can we help your clients with that? And I think it's really about educating them around recovery, and also showing them how they can practice recovery without it adding too much time onto their plate, because that's an objection that we get with fitness and training and nutrition tracking in general is I don't have time to do that. So that's always been the reason that I've not kind of dabbled too much in recovery, because I don't want to drive half an hour to a recovery center in Dubai, pay £150 for 3 hours of going in sauna and ice baths and things like that. But now I'm going to have one in my apartment, so I'm excited to document the journey there. I'm working towards a half marathon at the moment, so I'm gonna document the half marathon prep alongside obviously leveling up my recovery, and I'm hopefully going to get some of the compression boots and infrared lights as well. So we're going all in on it, and I'm going to be moving to a new apartment after summer, so I'm going to make sure that there's plenty of space there to install all these tools. Hopefully I'll still be working with the brand then. But it's been a while since I've done a vlog and given a little bit of an update, but basically got the photo shoot boxed off 8 days ago, so it's Tuesday now. I did it last Monday, went really, really well. I will insert some photos from it. I couldn't have been happy with how the photos turned out, to be honest. I've done shoots in the past where I don't think we nailed the carb load properly, whereas this time I thought that it went really well, and I brought the look that I wanted to achieve. Yes, I was very, very lean, some would say shredded, but I wasn't like grainy and really flat. That wasn't a look that I wanted, because it doesn't really align with what I do with the kind of hybrid training. But I wanted to be very, very lean compared to the general population, but I also wanted to be full, and I'll show you the photos after this, but I think I achieved that. So very happy that we got that done. Ticked off another goal less than 2 months after the sub-3 marathon, which was cool to say. And now I'm into my reverse diet now. So basically calories have been increased through fat intake and carbohydrates. So fatigue levels have basically completely dropped. Appetite is back in a good spot, and training intensity is back up. I'm progressively overloading in the gym. I'm back to doing 40 to 45k a week of running, which I'm absolutely loving. So everything's moving in the right direction. I'm going to make a separate video about this, but when you go from a dieting phase, a relatively aggressive dieting phase like I was doing, into a reverse diet, it's really important that you still track your nutrition. It's important that you attack the reverse diet with the same mentality pretty much that you did in the dieting phase, in the sense of tracking things, still hitting your steps, still taking training seriously, and most importantly, not blowing it out the window, because otherwise you are just going to gain body fat. You're going to experience digestive issues, you're going to retain a lot of water, which can mess you up a little bit mentally. That's the hardest thing that I find going from a dieting phase into a reverse diet, is just knowing that you are going to gain a little bit of body fat. But I think it's just about understanding that that's going to get you into a better space energy wise, hormonally, and it'll help you drive training performance as well. But you've still got to be very disciplined in a reverse diet, because my calories have only increased by around 300 per day. It's not massive. I definitely want to eat more than I'm eating right now, but again, that will lead to me gaining body fat too quickly. So it's very important that you taper it up slowly, and this is obviously guidance that we give to all of our clients that are working through a similar phase. So this is going to be a vlog of the week, just the whole week, training, nutrition, work, going on a staycation on Thursday to Abu Dhabi, so I'll document some of that too. The place that we're going looks absolutely sick. But for now, I'm just grinding away, getting these check-ins done. I have 2 main days of fulfillment with clients, Monday and Tuesday, basically just lots of check-ins, some catch-up calls. I do a little bit on Friday as well, and then throughout the week, I'll just communicate with clients and message them there. But things are going well, just building the brand, really focusing on the content and just really enjoying being back to training properly again, like training hard, building the miles up. I love this style of training. That's one thing I realized from the photo shoot prep, I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, is I love the hybrid style of training. I could not just do bodybuilding and strength training. I find it so, well, I would find it very boring if I just did that. I really like strength training 3 times a week, but any more than that and I'm just get bored and I get the itch to go and do cardio. And it really showed me as well that I don't really like the bike, I just like running. So yeah, it is what it is, but I'll check in later on. We are on our way, well, we will be on our way to Abu Dhabi for a little bit of staycation, so check in when we get there, but we're going to be going to a gym before because we can't check into the place until 3 p.m, so we're going to hit a run. Just about to hit the road, we're on the way to, what's it called, babe? Earth, E-R-T-H Hotel in Abu Dhabi. We're not staying there, it's actually a place on Privy, a gym that we're going to train at this morning before we check into the hotel. I always forget the name of the hotel, what is it?
Bab Al Najum.
Bab Al Najum, it's like a Maldives looking place in Abu Dhabi, so it looks sick. We're going to drive there now and it's going to take us, how long is it? An hour and 17 minutes apparently. Very zoomed in. I'm going to get there and hit our runs straight away. I'm going to do probably 14, 15k easy. Liv's got her interval session. This is the 3rd one or the 2nd one?
Second proper one, the first
second
one,
proper session. Building it up. It's getting hot now, so she's doing it on the treadmill. But yeah, we're going to get there now. Stop 1. The gym, which turned out to be a massive hotel, and we got lost. Probably going to switch over to the iPhone for a bit. What we got there? Real coconut water, that, isn't it?
Replenishing my electrolytes.
Oh yeah, after you run. How was your run?
Very hard.
Yeah, well that's what it's meant to be. Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This camera is absolutely sick. So we're still at the same place. Turns out it's basically like
A fitness retreat.
it's a fitness
resort.
utopia basically. There's a hotel, there's like football pitches, there's basically a beach club that's bigger than any beach club in Dubai. And we were saying you would never get this amount of space in Dubai, and the air is much clearer.
I feel like I'm on holiday.
Yeah, well we are on holiday, aren't we? But the place we're going to later is going to be absolutely sick. Maldives on a budget. Need to take more upfront payments and then we can go to the Maldives. We just ordered some nibbles, so we'll show you what we get. We've got Thai beef salads, calamari. You judge a venue by the quality of its calamari. Chicken, flatbread, and these things that we will not be eating. Never had them before. Look at the girth on that.
I hate these little flies.
Lots of flies. Stinks. Here we go. The main spot. Naughty. Right, we are here at the main spot, so I'm going to do a little bit of a tour of the gaff. I'm going to do it on the iPhone because I actually think the camera's better, to be honest. So I'll start from when you come into the room over here. Here we go. little mini bar, bathroom, not actually been in there yet. Then we have the bed, sick. And then the main spot. So I'd say it's like Maldives vibes in Abu Dhabi. Look at that. Can't get much quieter than that in the UAE. Unless you go to like Fujairah or something like that. Really, really good. So I think there's like 10 of these water villas. So I'm gonna put the phone away now and take a dip in here. What a vibe. Nothing to see here. Me? This camera is so good. I can see everything. So apparently there's only, oh wow, my face is burnt, wow. I was gonna say we'll have to sort that out tomorrow, but I'm gonna be getting more sun tomorrow. I've got my alarm set for 5 o'clock and I'm gonna sit on the lounger and watch the sunrise and get my money's worth. But yeah, there's 2 restaurants here, so we'll have to see how they are. We were just saying though, the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi is there's just so much more space. It's much quieter, the buildings are not as high, and there's no dickheads revving their Lambos that they rented for the weekend with the boys. But yeah, show you what we get to eat. No calories tracked today. Salt.
Thank you.
Lamb kofta. There is a lot of salt though.
No, we need salt. She's like, oh, it's not even on your fucking hand.
Oh, that is unreal, that. Yes, team, we are back on the camera. So it is Monday, just having a little bit of a sit down, editing this vlog before I go and do my strength training session today. So the last few clips that you will have seen was from our staycation. It's obviously Monday now, as I said, that was last Thursday and Friday. Hopefully you will have obviously got a good idea of what the place that we went to visit was like. As I say, it's called Bab Al Najum in Abu Dhabi on, I think, Hadirat Island, if I'm pronouncing that right. If you've been to Abu Dhabi before, you'll know that a lot of the space there is basically just little islands. And honestly, that was my favorite place that I've ever been in the UAE, I think, to be honest. I've been to some really nice places. Bab Al Sham in Dubai is a really well-known one. I've been to the Address in Fujairah, which I really enjoyed. Lots of other good places. Obviously, a few vlogs ago, we went to the Moon Retreat in Sharjah, but I think that was my favorite place just because Liv was saying like it almost felt private. It was literally just, you just turn up at the desk at the concierge, about a 2-minute walk to our little sea villa thing, a 2-minute walk to the restaurant that we had dinner in. And yeah, I think it literally almost felt private. We were right on the beach as well, whereas I think a lot of the places that we've been to in the past, they're big kind of like resorts and hotels, and like although they're absolutely amazing and the amenities are crazy, it takes a lot of time to get around them and you have to kind of like plan your day and stuff like that. But that was just really, really good. I think we're definitely going to go back there. But we did say that if we did go back, we would do it for 2 days, just because you can only check into the big USP kind of like with that one was the actual room. Whereas often when you go to the hotel, like the room's amazing, but you want to go by the pool and things like that. Whereas as you'll have seen, obviously, because the view was so good, we wanted to spend more time like in the room and outside in the pool. And obviously a lot of these hotels, you can only check in at 3 p.m. then they kick you out the next day at 11, 12. So I think we definitely do 2 nights again. And because it's in Abu Dhabi and it's not one of the like really famous hotels, it really wasn't that expensive, to be honest. Like obviously a lot more than going somewhere like in the UK, but yeah, really, really good. Really enjoyed that. So I'm going to round off the vlog here. It's a difficult one when you go on those sorts of like staycations, because I do want a video to kind of like show you guys what we're up to and how I manage those staycations from like a health standpoint, not even a fitness standpoint, but basically we just go and we train and we eat well, we have a few drinks, we manage it well, we don't overdo it. But what I was saying was it's hard to kind of showcase that whilst still being present without sounding cliche. Like I don't want to be sitting there at dinner videoing everything, being like, this is what we're eating, that's why it is. So hopefully you got a good kind of flavor for that and how we approach it. And that's why I didn't really vlog anything the next day, to be honest. All we did the day after was go to the beach. We had a little bit of work to do, and then we went to the gym and we drove home. So I'm gonna round off the vlog here. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I've been working off 2 cameras in this vlog. I do prefer to use my Sony camera, which is here, the whatever it's called, like this is Sony ZV-10, which is a much better vlogging camera, quality wise, because it also has a mic attached to the top. So this is the iPhone now. It's fine if I'm inside, but if I'm on the balcony and I don't have a mic, like it's really hard to hear me. So I am going to use that, but obviously the iPhone is a lot more kind of versatile. You can just kind of like carry it. Like the Sony is quite heavy. So I'm working off 2 cameras at the moment in the vlogs, but I am really impressed with the quality of this iPhone because I got the new iPhone 17 Pro a few weeks ago. So yeah, really happy with that. But I'm gonna round off the vlog here, and the next vlog that I'm gonna be doing is a full week in the life of an online coach and my training.